The elves of Lorelorn Forest have been a constant political annoyance for the men of the Empire. Strict treaties and regulations on what wood could be harvested from the local forests have impeded the economic growth of the northern men who dwell nearby. But there was peace, at least until they finally declared war on Reichland. The Reiksmarshal did not enjoy seeing so many of his men fall against the treachery and deadly aim of the elves, but the resolve of his men prevailed, and the hammer came down on them hard. Weeks later in the Grey Mountains, you had the Reiksmarshal, who was not alone this time. Our Emperor Karl Franz came forward with his own army. Not content to sign papers in the courts of Altdorf any longer, he brought several specialists with him from Ubersreich, and that sordid domain of Skarsnik, the leader of the Crooked Moon Goblins, was finally put to an end. We move on now, for the Empire. In order for us to get Beastslayer, I need to establish a trade agreement with Nordland. I can probably do that very soon. What's over here now? You know what, Telebeklin? You get to keep it. Expand all you want. And here we go. Finally, time to eliminate the Crooked Moon Tribe. They're done for. That's it for them. Alright, so now we can move into our own territory once more. Executioner, a new trait for Karl Franz. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Now don't forget, the Bretonnians refuse to deal with a threat that has been invading our lands multiple times now. Over here in Massif Orkal, the Orc Mountain, we've got orcs coming over here to Helmgard constantly. Captain Ulrich is a brave man, but no man should have to fight orcs that often. So we're going over there to fight Duke Cassiano Perevon to put an end to that threat. Now, Emperor Karl Franz, I'm going to put a point over into, let's see here. Let's give you more health. 7% more health. For Ludwig, I'm going to put a point over here into Blade Shield. I want him fighting on foot for now. And Sienna, we're going to focus on your Pyromancer career tree. So let's go down to the Burning Head. Later, I'll probably work on Unchained, and I had to pick up Kindle Flame. I mean, that is a great way to weaken your foes map-wide to where they take even more fire damage. And for Barden, let's see, you've got your Drake Gun. Why don't you pick up Cousin Okri's Songs? Now we all have +7 to leadership in Karl's army. And Marcus Kruber, I'm going to give him that Healing Drought. There we go. A nice ability for him. Let's have a look over here. Paced Strikes. We've got Morale Boost. Very nice. And Augment Area Effect ability. 20 seconds long. +15 to leadership. +25% to damage resistance. All very good stuff, you know. And over here, he's going to have a unique potion. He'll be able to replenish his stamina and hit points, but his melee defense will go down for a short period of time. Alright, I don't really have much else for you, do I? Nope, no armor, nothing. Alright, they can wait there. I like my army compositions. I think they're fine. I do want my land ship very soon. I might get like a new lord just to pick that up and deliver it to one of our commanders. And over here, why don't we pick up that Imperial port? 400 more gold sounds amazing. Okay, Kurt. We can move you over to Helmgard. So we're going to attack Montfort. Then we'll go after whatever else, like Perevon, Karek Ziflin, and I'm not going to conquer every location that I do not need. I already have a lot of money, and I want to keep it to lands I really and truly do want. I'll keep Lorelorn, I'll keep the Black Pit, but I don't want the mountains. Let my dwarf allies take those. They've got the underway. They can move wherever they want easily and quickly, whereas me, it takes me much more time. All right, let's end our turn now. Clan Karangaz and Karaz Akarak have confederated. Now they're going to be much more powerful. Okay, Karl. Let's move over here to Ubersreich. Unless you are ready. Yep, we are ready. Kurt is ready to move on. We're going to Montfort. I don't need help. I'll be okay on my own. Now, I can't just conquer that location. I don't have artillery. Electrified banner, I'm going to give that to Valten. My other banner, I'll give it to Luthor. Perfect. And Luthor, due to that T-pose bug, I'm going to take you off of your mount. That should fix any issues that he might have. Okay. While he's doing that, let's go back to Altdorf again. What else am I going to do over here? I do want my Imperial Palace. I'm going to need a few turns to pick it up, but +5% attacks rate? That's amazing. +10 to public order, +2 to public order, faction-wide, and, let's see, political might projection, 5 missives. Wonderful. I'll finish more technology in 3 turns, giving me more trade income from tariffs. I do want my clergy of Sigmar to get rid of corruption. And the vampire counts, I believe they're still losing, aren't they? They are not doing well, no. Is Vlad gone? He does have Averheim, but who knows how long that is going to last. Okay, let's go back over here real quick. I'm going to build my siege towers. I'm sure someone might come to fight me. We'll see in a moment. Now, Carl, we'll come over here to Helmgard. Let's go. We've got to complete one more campaign. And I've got a lot of prestige over here, so I could spend whatever I want to. Yeah, we are allies. I could get other factions to fight. Midland and Nordland. I don't want you two to get along. Let's do that real quick. Let's do it one more time, actually. Oh, and again. Okay, we're done for now. That should cause some serious issues over there. And Nordland.
Yes?
We can't trade. Huh. Okay, so we've got to establish some routes over there in order to do so. Oslan. We can trade, though. Very nice. If I can avoid fighting other factions outside of Midland, I'll try to do so. But unfortunately, they are allied to Nordland, so I'll have to wait, and maybe in the future they'll break off that treaty. What are you going to do over here? Okay, the orcs are doing all right, it seems like. I don't really care for that too much. No, we can clear your target, and we can end our turn again, unless there is a building that I would like to build now. Yeah, actually, I want a tailor's guild. I need more income. And here I thought he would help out his own people, but that was not true. That was not to be the case. But we could see that the Lich Master Heinrich Himmler has moved in too, taking advantage of the current situation, though I've yet to fight any of their armies at all. They did burn down Krogza Flynn. Maybe we'll handle the issues of BRETONNIA for them. They can't do it. If we nip it in the bud now, that will end threats for the future. Corona's been lost. Are you kidding me? I haven't seen that happen in a very long time. The Norskins are doing well. Now that is a threat. I need Nordland to perform better. Okay. Let's quickly and easily take over Montfort. We don't need to fight that battle out. We'll just occupy it. I'm going to hold on to these lands. We'll need to rename these locations, you know. We certainly do. And I'll take that iron mining pit. It's a strategic resource I could use. So we're going to take it. And Carl, let's move you closer to Pedavon. In fact, just attack it right now. We're going to need our siege towers. It'll take 2 turns, but that is okay. Unfortunately, that will put me close to the Wood Elves, though they do like me a lot, which means they might leave me alone. Okay, over here in Karaberg, what else do we need? A Knight Panther chapter house. Absolutely. Of course we need that. I've already got over here my cattle ranch. I don't really have a lot of pistoliers, do I? So, no, I'm not going to upgrade that last tier building. Let's have a look over here. Rutgers Point. Absolutely, we need walls. I wanted to save up, but we need walls right away. Oh, man. Naval battles would be so cool.
Received.
Oh, a steam tank. Very fancy, my friend. Okay, Victor, you are rank 7. You're very good at hunting down large creatures. That is intentional. I'm going to give you a captain's instruction whenever I recruit a new one, +2 to the recruitment rank. Haha, very nice. So all of my benefits here, we're going to have very high-leveled heroes and lords later on, which is nice to have because usually it's hard to want to recruit someone new later on because of how weak they'll be. Glorious Charge. Let's see, +10 to melee attack, +10% to weapon strength, and one ability called Glorious Charge. More speed, melee defense, charge bonus, and vigor. Look at that, 96 melee attack. Kurt knows how to hit every time. Okay, Hans. Rank 28, marked by battle. No, not right now. I'm going to give you Deadly Onslaught. Then, Heinrich, rank 19. I want to continue upgrading your spells like Wind Blast. Then we have Valten again at rank 13. Let's upgrade Chaos Slayer. Well, let's see. No. We want Warrior of the End Times. He'll also pick up Grand Shield of Faith. We've got, let's see, Divine Vivacity. More hit points, a lot more hit points. And Gromril Armor. Ooh, +15. Not nearly as much as I thought it would be. But we'll take it. Because later he also gets the Armor of the Helden Hammer. I mean, already he's at 115. He'll be at 150. He's going to be a god. No, really. Let's go to give him Prophet's Training. +3 to melee attack. Luthor Huss. Now, I've given him a lot. We're going to give him Destroyer of Corruption. There we go. A high recruit rank for Warrior Priests. And we could pick him up wherever. What a cool idea. He's like a mobile building. All right, so next, what are we going to do? Well, Pedavon is not looking great, are they? The Lich Master, I'm also going to destroy. You think I'm going to allow some undead? Now, the only reason why I might not do that is because they're not my issue, you know. But not only that, they could potentially burn down some locations belonging to BRETONNIA, which would empower me, but that would not be morally right. A new event, maneuvers. One of your military advisors approaches you. My lord, to improve the capabilities of our troops in the field, we should intensify their training and send them to maneuvers. It would take some time, during which the readiness of our forces would be diminished, but they would be much more capable after their training. So 4 turns, 250 experience. You know what? We'll take it. Upkeep will go up. I won't be able to move nearly as far, but we don't have to move that far. Yeah, train them. What a great idea. What now? Ah, hello there, the Grand Barony of Sudenland. I mean, I could get them to join me right away. That would give me a lot more land, but maybe later. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to be responsible for what is down here. I don't want to be. I'm busy over here. I don't need to open up a new area for me to potentially be attacked from. Ooh, Architect. Very nice. Okay. That's a new rank of that. So we're over here. The Lich Master is close by. We could just go fight him. I think I'm going to. I feel the need. I mean, imagine what the Reiksmarshal would do seeing some undead horde wandering through these lands. They are anathema to humans and must be destroyed.
Into battle.
Okay, so you're going to be ready one more turn. And we need a good, proper battle. So you know what? We're going to go do that. Let's give it one moment. Let's go check on our buildings before we go into battle. Like over here in Karaberg, I need proper walls. And unfortunately, oh no, the Brass Bull is here. Really? Now that's an issue. And that is why I like to upgrade walls no matter what. I was told by some people that I shouldn't have walls on every location unless they are a border province. No, you need them everywhere because you never know where they're going to pop up at. Now, I do have walls over here by default, but they're not fully upgraded. So hopefully we can win. Otherwise, we're going to lose a very important location that I don't want to have to rebuild. It's at tier 3. Okay, let's go. I could race back, that is true. But again, there's an undead army here. Oh, they're allied to a lot, aren't they? Fascinating. They're all allied. Well, I've got to go fight them then. Now, let's see. Duchy of Cologne. I need to try to work out something over here. I want them to let me into their lands right now. There we go. Perfect. Now, will you pay me for it? I'm wondering. No. He does not have a lot of money. No, he's got plenty. He's okay. But he has lost a lot of land. Look at how weak he is. BRETONNIA is falling apart. So is Artois. All right, let's go. It's time for battle. Now that we have the undead on their way, we've got to have a very organized formation, one that will allow us to respond to them in kind. So we have our more elite infantrymen on the front lines. Luthor and Valten are going to reinforce all of them. My Imperial Foot and my Greatswords too. On my left flank, I've got my more standard units waiting for our enemies. There's our Reiksmarshal. He's plugging up that gap. My handgunners are behind because usually they send in their Fellbats over on my flanks, which is what they're doing right now. Then over here on our right flank, we have our Reikscaptain. He's waiting too with a few swordsmen. Now when it comes to my mounted units, they're behind my handgunners. Their job is to respond to any dire threat that comes at us. And check out my Dimgriff Knights. Those colors are gorgeous, by the way. So we can hear some handgunners blasting off now. We're going after these Fellbats. Now, all of my Outriders who have grenade launchers, they're over here fighting the Unquiet Horsemen. Here's a unique faction, all based around Kimmler. But look at that. They're charging at them. We've got 2 of them, though, so we can divide them up. They're in a skirmish mode at the moment, so hopefully they'll just be able to just wander away and be okay. We've got some Hex Wraiths over here who are coming down to play, but thankfully, we've got Luthor and also Valten who are fighting them. Much like that. There goes another one. That's why they're out here, to kind of counter them. But here they come again. They're charging back in. Let's see what we can do. They're charging after my Caribou greatswords now. But we're holding. We're doing what we can to hold. Let's zoom out and have a better look. So again, fell bats are moving on my right flank, so are dire wolves. I'm going to react to them just carefully and calmly. Now we're going after dire wolves. The fell bats have fallen upon my Deriv knights, but I think they're going to be okay. They're pretty strong. Now back over here, while my handgunners are dealing with all of that, let's go look at my other leaders. We've got some more infantry of his army, more undead. These are fairly sturdy undead ethereal units, so what damage they take is minimized from physical sources. That's why we have to use some magic, you know, like Wind Blast or Comet of Cassandora. Now over here, my handgunners are obliterating some fell bats, and Heinrich is using more spellcasting. It's always time to use more spellcasting. If you ever have a problem in life, Comet of Cassandora. I have to get away from it because it does cause a little bit of a slowdown because of how visually awesome it is. But we landed right on top of some of their units, only doing a little bit of friendly fire damage. There's a fireball firing from Kurt, and Heinrich is summoning in more units. Now, I do have a mod that doesn't let summoned units degrade over time. That means whatever zombies he brings in, they're going to stay there. There's a Wind Blast ripping right through his infantry. Let's zoom out again. And we have more magic shooting down on top of them. I'm just spamming whatever spells I can just to damage all of them. It's ideal to try to just completely obliterate them with magic. But there we go. A point blank shot. We got a lot of their undead. We're not done yet though. So over here, the Fellbats are coming out to help out the Unquiet Horsemen. The Unquiet Horsemen are nearly all destroyed as of this very moment. My knights done a great job at cleaning up what was happening behind my lines. My handgunners are now in a proper formation right behind my infantry, just waiting, shooting whatever they're able to. We've got some swordsmen over on the left flank in the woods, and we're still just all fighting over here. There it goes. Swordsmen just holding them back. Krell is going to be here causing issues. There's another Wind Blast. Here's Krell. I found him. Where is Krell? He was always here. Don't worry, we're going to beat the Bony Gang, even though they're bringing in more skeletal warriors. My god, the numbers, they just keep growing. Then on my right flank, again, we're just waiting and taking our time. The Reikscaptain, he's meant to fight foes made of flesh, not those made of, I don't know, ectoplasm. Gross. But he's fighting over here. We've got some handgunners behind him, still offering some supportive fire, some volleys to help break down our enemies, especially those that are chasing after Luthor Huss. I was hoping to go after Heinrich. Valten is over here to do that. Kurt is close by, but Valten is the one that we're looking forward to. He's done a lot of damage over to Himmler already. Valten is very powerful, especially with his two-handed blade. In the presence of evil, he stands out. Okay, we'll zoom out again. Here's more magic, but here is Sigmarite magic straight from Valten. There we are. Or whatever you want to call it, divine power. Let's have a look. Even more undead are climbing from the ground. So many have died here, he's just able to bring them out of the ground itself. We're having to hold so many undead off in one area. Now, it looks like my grenade launchers have done a great job. I've got Zintler's Reiksguard who are over here riding out, drawing out some of these skeletal spearmen. We don't really need to worry about them too much. But there goes his Reiksguard. Now back to our formation. Let's have a look. The right formation is finally broken. That took some time, but we finally did it. A lot of them are now beginning to fall apart. We've done so much damage to them, there's very few left. We've gone after so many enemies, and we were able to focus on Heinrich. And there's two Krells too, by the way. But we've beaten them as well. Because I have a mod that doesn't allow units to degrade over time, there were two Krells. And there we go. Another divine ability from either Valten or Luthor Huss. Now we just have to fight a few more Hex Wraiths and a few more undead who are on the battlefield. But on the field of BRETONNIA, it was not the Bretonnians who fought, but the men of the Empire who kept their land safe. They are quite welcome. Losing Petavon is only a paltry sum to pay in exchange. But the battle is over, we only need to destroy a few more zombies. Then it's all said and done and we can move on. These poor swordsmen, they've had a day of it. No, it was a battle that had many moving parts all at once. You saw the main portion of the battle where I used most of my spells and everything else. See, our leaders are just resting up now. And Heinrich did a great job. Well, my Heinrich, not theirs. Their Kimmler is a bad one. I don't have a Kimmler. So we both have Heinrichs. And now they're done for, and we have won the battle. It's over. That was a good decisive victory. We didn't lose too many, but, I mean, they're undead. We know how to defy some undead. They had a lot of fodder, but now when I look at their kills, wow, they barely got anything at all. Okay. Let's get rid of more of them. Ooh, a Luminarch. Nice, okay. And a Hammer of Witches for a great cannon, a Lich Killer. So now we have 10% magic resistance for our entire army. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I could have you push on, but a few units have been heavily damaged. You know what we'll do? We'll go back to Montfort for right now. We're going to rest up. There's no real rush, is there? Maybe there should be. Alright. At rank 23, Kurt is going to pick up Woundmaker. I want him to deal more damage in combat. Heinrich von Krinkle. I'm going to give you Immortality. I'm not going to play any chances over there. Level 21 for Luthor. Got all of his unique abilities, right? Yeah. So what we're going to pick up now is going to be Impassioned. There we go. Even more melee defense, which he needs. Alright. We're not ready. We've got one more turn. Then we'll go to Parabon. Might even have two armies go over there. Yeah, we could do that. Karoberg. I'm going to save up my money for that one. But Middenheim is going to be under attack very, very soon. What now? Kislev and the Empire friends? Sure, we can do that. Let's be friends. One mission failed. Oh well. Yeah, I'll be back up here in time, I think. I might even get him to go there now. We could just have one army down here conquering BRETONNIA. Probably a good idea. Let's move. We might not make it in time. Man, I cannot wait to get rid of Midland once and for all. That is going to be awesome. Make a lot more money, too. All right. Let's go sort by income. Reichland is looking pretty good. We do need another building. I'm saving up for my Imperial Palace. I could wait one more turn just to get it now. Yeah, we could do that. And let's see. Valten is rank 14. Valten is awesome, man. I'm going to give him Deadly Onslaught. Done. We're about to go fight some beastmen, so he's going to be able to really break apart some heads. Now, rank 18 for Ludwig. Let's give him Deadly Onslaught as well. Then, Sienna. She's rank 8. The Burning Head upgraded causes moderate magical and fire damage, a powerful explosion effective at long range. We could get to armor. Good to know. What's over here? Arcane Conduit. Very handy. Let's get Arcane Conduit. Sure. We can take that. Now, if I go in to fight them... Oh, it's going to be a nasty one, isn't it? Only 2 siege towers, and I have war wagons and no artillery. I could try to get some artillery instead. That's true. I'll think about it. So I'll save up my money, and we'll see what we can pick up later. Let's go look over here real quick. I don't want to trade with really any of you. I'm kidding. I do, but not Midland. Midland's the only one I could trade with, but I don't want to trade with them. I want to destroy them. And over here, let's see. Gel is holding on. He owns 3 locations, which is not a lot. Hold on. Is there a Lich Master's army down here? Are you serious? What are you doing down here? Huh. I destroyed him, yet he's over here. Did he, like, pop up in a new location? I suppose so. That's pretty goofy. Alright, so we've got, what now? 3 enemies to fight with only 1 army. I think we could do it. Pretty soon I'll be able to afford a new army, too. Nice. But, let's go into battle again. We're here to take a Bretonnian town from them. Our huntsmen are now across from their river, and they're going to be able to just offer many volleys, destroying their infantry before we even need to reach them. We've got the range, we've got the power. And while that is going on, I thought it might be fun to use the Ubersreich, our little gang, and also Karl and Ludwig together on the walls. I don't always do that, but we can do that today. And I'm also going to have my war wagons over here on the right-hand side across from their river again, just to get a few kills. They'll be able to get a few shots off. They've got peasant bowmen here, but only peasant bowmen. Look at these poor guys. They do not look well. Even if I didn't fight them here, they would probably kill over in just a few hours. Plague, heart disease, doesn't really matter. They probably have a few problems. But there we go. We've killed a lot. And now we're killing more. That's a lot of units already obliterated. And we've got some ammo left. Sure. Plenty left. All of our huntsmen are just in the ideal position. They began there because of their vanguard deployment. We were able to deploy that close. And here we go. We've got 2 siege towers being pushed by 1 individual in each one. And over time, I'm going to learn how to use all of my Uber's Reich heroes, and they're going to be quite a bit of fun. I don't use the Waystalker. I could. Now, I honestly would. If I didn't already have so many heroes, I would probably have to get rid of Ludwig if I wanted to do that. But also, she's not my favorite one. Just from playing the game, her commentary was not needed. Now over here, the huntsmen are still attacking more of their infantry who are slowly moving forward. It is a custom map, and they tend to have issues with it, you know? If it was like any other battle, it would come for me, but oh man, if they had trebuchets up here that were actually operational, then maybe I would be in trouble. Let's have a look now on the wall here of the small gatehouse. Look who it is. Ludwig, beating up on peasants. He's like, pay your taxes! Pay them all! Then look who's over here. Marcus Kruber, the champion himself. Check that out. He's like, I've even got my fancy digs on. Look at me. Don't get blood on my clothing now. He's beheading a lot of people. See, they told Carl, we've killed a lot of rat men. And Carl's like, what rat men? And then they're like, hey, we know what's up. And so they said, look, we can kill a large amount of people at any given time. Just put us in. Why not? Just put us in. So now Ludwig and Carl are together. We also have Barden, who just... he just completely incinerated people. What a waste of a shot, but that was epic. That was very, very epic. So now the peasant bowmen are gone, and Sienna's up here. She's going to be able to shoot down some flames at them. Yeah, a lot like that. A lot like that. Many have died, and we still have more to kill. Even their leader, who's taken a lot of those ranged attacks, is really taking a lot of damage. There's only so much shaft you can take. Yeah, they're getting him. It just means I won't have to fight him for nearly as long later, though I would much prefer to use those missiles for their infantrymen. But here they come. They have more on the way. We're going to get ready by bringing in our own champions very soon. There they are. Imagine you've got hundreds of men. Then you look across the bridge, and what do you see? Carl, Ludwig, Marcus. Up there, you've got 3 people with incredibly dangerous weapons. And you'll see their visual appearances change over time when I change their classes. It's very cool. Like over there, Sienna, launching a lovely attack on them. Killing at least a few of these poor peasants. It's not the longest battle in the world, but it is wonderful, isn't it? Carl looks really so much smaller than anyone else here. Marcus is huge. Ludwig is huge. Carl's like, hey, look, it's not about the size. It's how you use it. And I use myself pretty well, he says. But there's Sienna. We're now moving up. My war wagon on the right hasn't really gotten a lot of kills, but they are shooting a lot, at least whittling down a few of them. It's better to use them than to just have them do nothing, you know. I'm going to bring in my halberds later, as they do have something that I do need to be mindful of. Oh man, their leader nearly killed. But what I need to be mindful of would be their Royal Pegasus Knights. They've got some very deadly flying units. And that Alpha Strike, that charge bonus they get, could do so much damage. There's a Burning Head ripping through some of their infantry, but not doing too much. I mean, they didn't have a lot to begin with. Barden and Sienna, together, they're just burning through a lot of these poor guys. Oh, Victor just shot one. Sigmar, bless this ravaged body. That's how I wish I spoke every day. So Surreal, how are you? Bless my body. That would be awful. But there we go. We're now attacking their knights too, who are charging in. And with all of our overlapping firepower and all of the missile damage that we're able to deal, we're going to be okay. The best part about Sienna and also Barden too, they deal so much damage, but they only have so many shots. So you've got to really use them pretty well. You've got to think about, where do I want to use my very few shots at? Then do so. That keeps it from being overpowered. Like, now, Barden is nearly out. He's got like one more shot. And even if I gave him some points over in his skills to give him more shots, he would have 7 total. Oh boy, what if we fought Skaven? That would be great. But we've broken a lot of their original forces over here. You can see how many are now gone. I don't even know if their leader is around, or did we manage to kill him? Maybe so. So now we're going to move in even more infantry. I've brought up all of my forces. They are outside of the gate. I've got more to move in, though. I want my Reiksguard to go after any archers. I want my halberds to go after anyone else, and my leaders can also go after their knights. Do we need to be careful? Sure. My war wagons are still sniping out a few targets. I think eventually I'll want maybe a land ship or two, or just war wagons with mortars. Mortars are fun. Mortars are great. A Gatling gun, you say? Oh, imagine a Gatling gun on this map. That would be even better, but they're whittling them down. It's a lot of armor piercing. Okay, it's time. Let's go after some more enemies, though we are low on a lot of ammunition for some of our more specialized heroes. Sienna's on her way. And Marcus, too. It's so cool to see them in here. They did such an incredible job at introducing these heroes in here and making them feel like they're from Vermintide exactly. That game, that great game. It's a good one. Oh, flaming arrows. They got tricksy on me. They were like, hey, let's run away and pretend we're fleeing. But not really. Flaming arrows. So now we're sending in everyone to go after their knights. Victor just shot one knight. Now, I'm going to experiment with more classes as we unlock more points for them over time. Should be fun. Any like passive buffs, though, they get to keep between classes. It's only abilities that really change up, and of course, their weapons and visual appearance. Ooh. That's some damage, huh? But my knights are moving in. Victor's still getting some kills. And there we go. Right into them. The knights charge. Look at that damage. They're already wavering. Doesn't matter who they have now. They're just done for. Then way over here, we finally get to get ready. We'll probably like break these guys again once they come back, but the final battle is here. I like how they're actually moving back into where they're going to have their last stand. That's awesome. But here's where we need to fight. We'll have to push in. They're going to charge in. We're going to use halberds and our heroes, and they're just all going to fight together to enact a victory for the Empire. We had a few huntsmen close by who had a few arrows left, and they were able to damage their Pegasus knights. If only I had kept a few more arrows. But it's going to be okay. Our halberds are moving up, our leaders are rallying together, and they're going to charge through that front gate all together. If I allowed my heroes to go in alone, they would be focused down and destroyed. That is no doubt. So here they come now. Let's get them in. There goes all of our champions. Now moving into the final portion of the battle. Turn around and face your enemies. Come on. Oh. And there they are. So everyone gets to fight now. And we're going to use what magic we can or whatever we have left, which is not much. We've used up a lot of it already, so we just have to make do and just try to endure anything that they throw at us currently. Like, she's got some damaging magical spells, but I don't want to hit too many of my own halberds. Let's have a look over here. There's Sienna. She's easy to point out. She's got that crazy fire hair. Let's see. Who else do I see now? Just a lot of knights. Ludwig shouldn't be too hard to point out. I see Marcus. It's like a Where's Waldo type of game whenever they're all fighting. Look at that. They're already losing. It shouldn't be much longer, then we'll have the town. I could have just auto-resolved it. That wasn't going to ever work out. I've got more and more halberds who are trying to push in. That's what we're trying to do right now. We're just trying to get whatever kills that we're able to. There's Victor in the back. Sienna's still there. And pretty soon, I think we're going to be able to just have them all break without losing too many of our halberds. And not losing so many of our units in one battle means that we can quickly move on to another afterwards. I'm sure if the King of BRETONNIA was much mightier than he currently is, he would want to push me back as well. They would unite. But I don't think they're going to have that opportunity. I don't think they can have that opportunity. It's just not an option for them. We've got too much power, and they're under threat from the freaking Norskins, man. There's Ludwig in the back, so he actually didn't make it to the front lines. All right. Let's see. How much more are we talking about? Just a little bit more. It's a piecemeal battle. You can see how long this type of battle can take just because I can't flank them. I don't have any other tools to use. It's just an all-out grinder. We just have to brawl. And so that's what we're doing now. And slowly we're winning. Slowly we're getting through to them. One day I'll find Carl. I know he's around here somewhere. Maybe you've already seen him and I haven't seen him. The lady's blessing is lost. You couldn't be more right about that. Alright, so one group is beginning to waver. And all the while, we've had control of their whole town. I mean, our knights took control of their plaza. Now we just have all of our halberds moving up here, fighting with us. And only one group has taken any extensive amounts of damage. Alright, so we've got only one group of Pegasus Knights who are left. And the battle is nearly over. As long as we outnumber them. There he is, found him. There's our Emperor, just caught in a frickin' mire of his own troops. They finally shattered, they lost most of their knights, and the battle is finally over. We can move on now. And we can put a nice statue of Sigmar right over there. That was a pretty amusing battle. That was a good game of Vermintide, you know? Or fighting poor peasants instead. Okay, we're gonna occupy it. I'm not gonna break it down. I want to have direct control over it. So we've got over here, ooh, a Stonecutter, marble quarry. I could use some proper walls. We'll take that right away. That's all I'm gonna build there for now, because again, I want my Imperial Palace early on. Okay, so for you, I'm gonna give you Scarred Veteran. Done. Even more health for him. For Carl. For Barden, let's give him, here we go, a Potion of Strength. Should probably pick up a few other things for him too. Dead Eye. Ah, here we go, more ammo. So I'll probably want to pick up some more ammo for him. Actually, before we even do that, let's get him even more ammo. Even though it is a different career, it doesn't really matter. All it really changes is their overall abilities that they're able to use. But see, 6 shots to 7. That is 1 extra shot now. Then for Marcus, I'm going to give you, what's over here? We're not recruiting new units, but eventually we shall. Scarred Veteran for more health. I could give you Fleet-footed. You're not very fast. I do want him to become faster, so we'll give him that for now. Done. And we get to replenish for a turn or two as we save up our gold coins. But now let's end our turn. Hopefully I'll make it back in time to go handle that army over at Middenheim. We need to help him out. Rank 8 for Victor. We've got so many characters now. I usually don't care to do that, but because these are all so much fun to use, I like them. I'm glad we have them. Alright, so a Potion of Strength. What else do I want for him? Gutter Fighter. Bounty Hunter could be interesting. Available at rank 10. Zealot. Zealot could also be a lot of fun. Shattering Strike. He'll have a Flail. A bonus when fighting infantry. Now, I do like that Veteran Repeater, so I think we'll unlock that too. Let's get that Bounty Hunter career path unlocked. Very nice. Okay, so it is time. Let's go over here. Oh, hold on. Before I even do that, I've got one more location to conquer. I'm going to build up my battering ram. We'll quickly take it, and then finally we can go after the greenskins nearby. Paul of the Flame. I am Flame Paul. Greetings, everyone. I'm at 12,000 gold. Can I finally build it? Oh, I only need 2,000 more, and then I can build it. Imperial Palace, only 3 turns to build. Nice. I've got all that technology and work done towards reducing construction time. The Brass Bull has decided to come to Middenheim now. But we've got a few tools we can use in order to defeat his army. Sure, they might break in, but it won't be so easy to take over, and I'll show you why. We've got massive cannons littered all throughout the town. We've got a mega cannon over here at the front. I doubt they'll move over there, but hey, if they did, they would be torn apart. We only need to activate our cannons and lure them into range. So that makes it a very difficult town to take because of those tools. Like here's another one. I mean, check these out. These are absolutely huge. All right. It's going to take place probably in a few portions of the town. We're going to have to hit quite a few of them. Like those who are over here. Let's check it out. We've got Minotaurs who are trying to form some manner of column formation, and they're moving in. So what do you think is going to happen to them? There we go. That was one shot, but we have more on the way. All from my new cannon. I love my new cannon. There we go. We hit one. We hit a few. And that isn't going to be the end of it either. Ooh, another attack hitting back here. As I told you before, all we've got to do, even though they outnumber us, is to watch out for them. I was hoping that we could have a proper field battle, but, you know, what we're doing now, that'll do. That's okay with me. Ooh, that's a lot of dead Minotaur. Look at how many were killed. That took like no time at all. And we're probably going to push out to fight them later. They've got some flying units who are trying to hassle my group of swordsmen over here. But that's okay. Let them try it out. I think we're going to make it somehow. We're going to lure them to us when we can. I've got my handgunners who have since moved up. We're going to see what they can do. Well, they've got some help too. That shot did not hit. That's okay. I mean, these are some brawny, evil creatures. They're now charging forward. They only need so many, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do too much. We've got a lot of gunpowder. I mean, we've got some handgunners on that wall. Thankfully, that did not land, or that would have killed a lot of our handgunners. Our captain has now charged in. He's in charge of Middenheim, and he's holding them back. All the while, that cannon just took out 2 of them. Ooh, another one dead, and there's only 1 more left. I want to kill that last Minotaur. Got it. It's gone now. So now we just need to go after a few more units. The brass bull is waiting for us. I think he wants to issue a freaking challenge or something. Nah. We're not going to fight in any honorable way. Why do that? He's a beast man. He only knows rage and wrath. Alright, so that's 1 more portion of their army gone. More of their raiders are coming closer. But again, that 1 cannon alone is just wiping them all out. There's a good and ample way to win, but they're just not finding it today. I've got handgunners close by, and that was not a direct hit. It didn't have to be. The mere impact, the force of that blow alone was enough to kill them all, and then they were all executed. What a visceral battle. That's a lot of dead beastmen. And look over here. Look who's choosing not to move right now. Here comes another wave. We've got another wave on the way. They're having a hard time. It's one of those custom settlements, so sometimes the AI will have a difficult time. I think we would have been okay even in a standard line siege, but who knows? Oh, wait until you activate my tower. I just love watching that cannon shoot down at them. It's awesome. You're like, oh, it missed. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. It's okay. That's why attacking here must be a nightmare. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't know what to do. So yeah, they might get a few kills, but that's okay. We've nearly got the brass bull. Their archers are trying to return some attacks at us, but you can see what's happening to them. A lot is happening to them. Here comes another shot. Yeah, that hit a building close by, but the impact still managed to damage all of them. These beastmen, they're done. I can't believe they haven't broken yet. I feel like they should. I would not blame you for giving up. There we go. Now they're leaving. Now they're giving up. Let's finish off that brass bull now. We only have a few more to kill off, and we're going to move into a few different directions. It looks like over here, my crossbows have been busy fighting a lot of their flying units. They're harpies. A lot of harpies that we're having to hit right now. And we're hunting just fine. We're okay at hunting. Now at the other gate, there's a few of them dying too. It's not looking great. Oh my god. They were all grouped up. What a bad idea. It's gonna freaking slow down my PC just seeing that. Oh! All the little body parts just wiggling and flying about. These beastmen are done for too. I think we've won. And I'm telling you, that is how you take care of the beastmen problem. You use giant cannons. Then you have your knights charge in. And so that is how a local captain has been able to stop people from taking over Middenheim. Not people, sorry, beastmen. It's over now. We've won. Well, that's really bad news. Karaz was destroyed. Our dwarf ally is gone. I bet the orcs are doing very well, which means we'll have a much more powerful foe to fight later. Fortunately, up here, our campaign didn't need to be completed. Oh, here we go. Lord Lynn is trying to hold on to power, but things are kind of shaky right now. That just means we can go back and get our land ship. What am I going to get rid of for a land ship? I could get rid of my mercenary swordsman for now. I don't mind having grenade launchers, but I already have one very good group for that, so I'll get rid of one of them. All right, on our following turn, we'll begin to build that together. Now, over here, what do I need? I mean, I have a lot of money. I need my Imperial Palace. I've been waiting for that for a very long time now, and I also want a good Imperial Academy. That would be nice to have. Look at that. More research rank, all of that good stuff. So let's go get our palace now. Done. Only 3 turns to build it up, which is the best part. So we can get returns even faster. Then my last building I might want to build here for now. I don't need a trade good as much as I need. What? A Shrine of Sigmar. We can get rid of a lot of corruption. We have 4%. Okay. Now, let's have a look at Canals. A very easy location to take over. We've done it. We can occupy Canals. A storm banner gained. We keep getting a lot of those. Okay, he is rank 6. I'm going to put a point over into, let's see, full plate armor. Deadly blade. It's got very high melee attack, but we can make it even higher. And for Ludwig, let's go over here and I'll give you blade shield. Then for Sienna at rank 9, we'll pick up earthing. I do not want her to miscast too often. Then at rank 11 for you, now you're unbreakable. Not that you'll probably ever need that. If you do, we're probably in a lot more trouble anyway. Okay, Foot Knight. What's over here? Blade shield, a bunch of combat abilities. Veteran sword and shield. I could even give him a long bow if I wanted to. Yeah, we'll probably experiment over time as we level them up, though. Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff over here. Like, look at that. Big Time Hunter seems really good. A cheaper recruitment cost. We'll just grab that now. All right. Canals. I'm going to build my garrison, my guardhouse, and get grazing pastures. We're getting a lot of cattle. That we are. Here's my marble quarry. We'll take that too. Then hopefully in one turn we can go after the Massif Orcal, which is why I'm out here. Oh, look at that. The Shade Wraith. They have taken over Brion. Interesting. Bretonians are having an awful time right now. They are not doing well. Edgar Stirbion, he's over here conquering, and look at that. Rank 22. What? He's at such a high level. Now, I did pick up a modification that is going to level up enemy lords over time. That way, you're not going to be level 40, and they'll only be like level 20 or something weird like that. That means they're going to be a challenge no matter what, which is awesome. The undead came by Montfort, and we lost a little bit of money, but that is okay. We shall be back. We'll get revenge, too. Man's Ruin? Carl's Man's Ruin? Oh, no. Don't tell Carl. He'll feel pretty bad about it. All right, so I've unlocked Marius Lightdorf. I probably won't use him. I've got Edvard van der Krau as well. And Mother's Ruin. Ooh, hello there. They've come to join me. Well, good for them. Yeah, their factions were destroyed. Now, let's see. I could give you a Barded Warhorse, but that would be a waste. Give you some more armor. Eventually, we'll maximize all of it. And for Ludwig, Blade Shield. 72 melee defense is pretty snappy. For Sienna, she's got that hot stuff. We're going to give her the Burning Head upgraded. And finally, Victor again at rank 9. We'll give him, it's over here, ammo crate. Got a lot of ammo. I could give him even more damage. Ooh, more armor piercing damage. Sounds really good. Yeah, we'll do that. Bounty Hunter skills will help him get over 1,000 missile damage. Now we can go take on our last enemy. Not you, Paul. Paul, go home. You're done.
My orders are to move.
Okay, our last enemy, I said. No, not you either. Wait, is that Paul number 2? Am I losing it? How many Pauls do you have? There's the duchy. It's gone now. This time we're going after only one more enemy. The orcs over here. Okay, so he's rank 8. I'll give him Bow Seeker. For Ludwig at level 21, my god. I'll give you a Barded Warhorse later. I like him fighting on foot. I really, really do. Yeah, we'll just give him Scarred Veteran for more health. Then Sienna. I mean, they're all leveling up so quickly. Here's a Potion of Concentration to take that. For Victor at rank 10, we're looking at Gunsight again. even more armor-piercing missile damage. Let's have a look over here. So we've got 58 total. Nice. Okay, Barden. Barden could use more ammo. 7 shots total. Hey man, I'll take it. Oh, hold on. We've got another level. I could give him more range. He doesn't really need more missile strength, does he? I mean, decreasing that reload time would be nice. Vanguard deployment. Ambush Hunter, very cool. Elias guidance for more campaign movement range. We could turn him into a Slayer. Now that's really cool. I think I'll do that later though. For now, we're going to focus on what we have here. Here's a potion of strength, though you don't really need it right now. Okay, rank 13 for Marcus. Marcus, you could use, we could give you, what's over here? Ranged stuff? No, you're going to focus on melee. That's going to be your route right now. So I'm going to go over to Foot Knight, then over to Wound Maker, but I don't want him to change up his career path. We'll have to change it back later. Here's a Warrior Bane. And I don't have a talisman for you, but I do have one follower for you. Cool. So we can't reach him right now. We'll need one more turn for that. Again, thankfully, we were able to do well up north. And over here at Altdorf, what can we pick up? Can I finally get my... Yes, I can. I can get my land ship. Look at that. Land ships are massive, bulky contraptions built for the merchant lords of Marienburg. What they lack in reliability, they make up for in size and style. I'm getting that right now. That is too funny. All right, so Altdorf is looking pretty good. I've got a lot of money everywhere. Of course, I need even more than what I have now. Marienburg rank 4. That could be handy, sure. I've got my walls everywhere, right? I've got to make sure. It's looking good. Okay, I'll pick up my Knights Panther chapter house. Let's grab that. And over here, my cattle ranch. Okay, so our campaign is not yet over. We still need to go after those orcs. The orcs in Massif Orcal shall be destroyed by Karl Franz and his many loyal soldiers. When we are back, we shall see them all destroyed. Where the Bretonnians would not, Karl shall. For the Empire.